Most rivalries in sports today, they're not even real. But these are different. So today, I'm counting down the top 5 real rivalries in sports right now. At number 5, we have the Lakers versus the Celtics. So this one doesn't have the same night-to-night sizzle that it once had when it was Magic versus Bird or even Kobe versus Paul Pierce. Back then, it felt like every matchup meant something bigger. Today, they don't see each other quite enough to have that same constant type of tension. But this rivalry isn't really about the weekly matchups anymore or any time that these two face off. It's really about legacy. And that's the reason they're on this list. When you talk about Celtics versus Lakers, you're talking about the two greatest franchises in NBA history. This is a rivalry that literally defined the NBA. Magic and Bird didn't just play each other, they saved the NBA. Kobe versus Boston wasn't just basketball, it was revenge. It was pride. It was championships.
This one's by far the sweetest because it's against them.
And that's why it still matters today. Like I always say, the people that were most upset when Boston won the banner, in my opinion, weren't Mavs fans. It was Lakers fans. Because this rivalry isn't about just one season, it's about who owns the history of the sport. Now, I personally think the Lakers are still the better franchise, but more banners, that's obviously in favor of the Celtics. Every Lakers run, every Celtics run, it's not just can we win, it's can we pass them. So yeah, maybe it's not the most heated anymore, but when it comes to legacy, banners, and greatness, nothing in the NBA beats this, and that's why it's top 5. And number 4, we have the Cowboys versus the Eagles. So this one is obviously about the teams, but let's be real, this one is really about the fans. Because these might be two of the most hostile, loud, and unfiltered fan bases in sports. Eagles fans are definitely ruthless. Cowboys fans, they're loud, and every single year it's the same thing. This is our year. And that's what makes this rivalry stay alive no matter how good or bad these teams are. Twice a year, every year, no breaks, no waiting for the playoffs, just constant opportunities to talk trash and back it up. And the games always feel tense. Doesn't matter the records, when Dallas and Philly are playing, it feels bigger than a regular season game. But then again, it comes back to the fans. This rivalry lives in social media arguments, stadium environments, people talking trash, at work the next day. It's not just a rivalry that you watch, it's one that people live through. And that's why it will always have the same sizzle. Number 3, we have Steelers versus Ravens. These two teams hate each other. Simple as that. Every time they play, it turns into a bloodbath. It's physical, it's intense, and it always feels like both sides are trying to prove something. Not just win, but beat the other team. And it's funny too, because if you ask Bengals fans, most of them will say they hate the Steelers the most. But if you ask Steelers fans, they'll say the Ravens. That's how you know this rivalry is different. And it goes back to the players that built it. On the Ravens side, you have Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, Terrell Suggs, Haloti Ngata. On the Steelers side, you had Troy Polamalu, James Harrison, Hines Ward. And when those teams played, it wasn't just normal football. It was chaos. And the crazy part, it's still like that today. Doesn't matter who's out there, these games are always close, always intense, and it always feels like something big is on the line. Division, playoffs, pride, every single time. And more often than not, it comes down to one moment. Some rivalries go in cycles. This one kind of just loops. Number 2, we got Yankees versus Red Sox. It's Boston versus New York. That's all you really need to say. This rivalry doesn't really rely on one era, one player, one moment. It's been going on for about a century now, and it still feels personal. And yeah, you bring up the history, the Babe Ruth stuff, the 2004 comeback, but what makes it special is that it never really cools off. Let's look at Big Papi.
The Yankees lose.
Perfect example. He didn't just play the Yankees, he loved beating the Yankees. And even now, when you see him sitting next to A-Rod and Jeter, it's funny, because you can still feel that rivalry energy under the surface. Doesn't matter the standings, doesn't matter the year. When these two teams play, it still feels like something is bigger than baseball. That's what separates it. It's not just a rivalry, it's a permanent grudge. Number 1, we have Ohio State versus Michigan. Buckeyes versus Wolverines. Call me biased, I don't care. This is the one. This is not just a rivalry, this is the game. It's literally labeled the game. And in college football, that actually means something. Everyone watches this game. Everyone talks about this game. And what makes it different is how personal it is. It's not about wins and losses. It's about your identity. You're raised into this rivalry. You're taught to hate the other side. And yeah, the banner race matters here too. The wins, history, the bragging rights, they're all close enough where every result matters. But more than anything, it's the emotion. As a Buckeye fan, I'm going to say it straight. I freaking hate that program. I hate losing to them more than anything, and I know that they feel the same way. And that's exactly what makes it feel number one. And it is number one. It's not friendly, it's personal. Not to mention, they've won 2 of the last 3 national titles. Alright, so that's my list. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe, and let me know what rivalry I missed, because I know there's going to be arguments about this one. And I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.